Hello, this is the Kenyan Siasa. I am your host, Bali Dawa. Dear folks of the Kenyan Siasa, on 2nd May of this year, Dr. Fred Matiangi made a grand entry into the Gusii region. We are talking about Nyamira and Kisii County. This was a statement tour. This was an official declaration tour that Dr. Fred Matiangi is planning to vie for the presidency in the 2027 general elections. Of course, he had already sent some signals that he might vie for the presidency in the 2027 general elections, but he had not communicated it officially or formally. And as the old adage says, that charity begins at home, Fred Matiangi came from the US and saw it wise to make this official declaration in his backyard of the Gusii. And after that tour, Dr. Fred Matiangi went back to the US. Right now, reliable sources indicate that Fred Matiangi has already resigned from his assignment with the World Bank, and he is soon coming back to the country. Fred Matiangi is going to make a second grand return to the country. This is sending political shockwaves in the State House to the President Ruto's camp. It will be remembered that a few months ago, Dr. Fred Matiangi commissioned a certain analytics firm of Canadian origin to explore his prospects or his chances of becoming the president in the 2027 general elections. And right now, reliable sources indicates that the analytics firm from Canada has already completed the assignment, and indeed they have given Dr. Fred Matiangi a nod that he stands a chance if well organized, or if he develops a good strategy, he stands a chance of winning the 2027 general elections. And that's why we are saying that President Ruto's camp are currently worried politically with regards to the 2027 general elections. But why are they worried? We'll say that currently, with Raila Amolo Odinga joining the government, if you look the opposition currently, critically, Dr. Fred Matiangi is the most preferred compromise candidate. We can say boldly that for a great percentage of, for lack of better words, you can say that in various regions of Kenya right now, Dr. Fred Matiangi stands a better chance of a compromise candidate if he's placed besides President William Ruto. But in other words, we can also say that right now, Fred Matiangi is universally accepted across various parts of the country. If we look at Mount Kenya region, they currently don't have a formidable or a strong politician to vie for the presidency in the 2027 general elections. Yes, Rigathi Gachagua currently commands the Mount Kenya region. However, outside the Mount Kenya region, he doesn't have prospects, or he doesn't have viable support away from the Mount Kenya regions. Therefore, we can say that, yes, Rigathi is strong currently in Mount Kenya region, but away from Mount Kenya region, he doesn't have any support. Therefore, he's not a universal politician, but he can play a very critical role of kingmaker. That one will give it to him. Therefore, for the Mount Kenya region, if, for example, they are given between President William Ruto and Fred Okengo Matiang'i, chances are very high that they'll give Okengo Matiang'i votes to the last man. Another factor, it is clear, it is obvious that the Mount Kenya region currently are bitter. They feel betrayed since the impeachment of the immediate former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. And therefore, in an event that Dr. Okengo Matiang'i vies for the presidency, they will stage a protest voting. Basically, they'll vote against William Ruto to punish him in favor of Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i. Another factor that is making the President William Ruto's camp to be worried with this move by Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i is that currently Fred Okengo Matiang'i's star has been rising, and each and every camp that is fighting William Ruto is embracing him. If we look at the DCP party or the organization of Rigathi Gachagua, they are attracted towards Fred Okengo Matiang'i. They would like his candidature. And again, if you look at the Jubilee side of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, they're also interested in Fred Okengo Matiang'i's candidature. If you look at the Gusii region, several Gusii region parties, and even the Gusii region politicians who are allied to ODM party, they are all geared towards Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i's presidency. Therefore, this must send shockwaves to the President William Ruto's camp. And finally, there is that palpable general fatigue along a great faction of Kenyans with the status quo. There is a certain faction that believes that, or that have made this, that has made this conclusion that the status quo currently has underperformed and is messing the country big time with regards to its economic policy. And therefore, they would like a change with regards to regime in the 2027 general elections. Dear folks of the Kenyan CSR, we reach the halt of this episode. Right now, let us give it a wait and see moment with Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i's imminent return to the country in the next 3 weeks. Let us give it a wait and see moment and watch for the unfolding of events that will come courtesy of Dr. Fred Okengo Matiang'i's entry into the 2027 general elections. We reach the halt of this episode. For those of you who are subscribed to our YouTube channel, The Kenyan Siasa, we're humbled, we're glad, thank you. And for those of you who are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, The Kenyan Siasa, we beseech you to show us some love by subscribing, then hit on the notification bell to get notified whenever we upload content. Remember that the Kenyan siasa is the pinnacle, is the echelon of the Kenyan political dynamics dissection. I'm your host, Jabali Odawa Anadawa. Until next time, bye-bye.